The man in motion. Burrow gonna open by putting it up. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
On one, ready? 12, 12, 12. Here we go, here we go. 180.
Higgins sent in motion. First down throw there is incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion.
180. Stop.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On 2.
2nd and inches.
11 MT, 11 MT. It's this set.
They bring Chase in motion. 2nd down. Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive.
Ready? 11 MT, take Bronco 80.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Cut.
Now this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Don't worry. Hey.
Now man traded away after 7 years as a Bengal. It's Joe Mixon. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4.
On the quick, right?
The RPO. That one is complete. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Tony. Hey!
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down for Houston.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
18. Okay. Drop to the right. Drop to the right. Okay.
Throwing on 2nd down. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 2J. Slot. Another slot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Dell.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
All right. 18. That's it. Robin. Shit.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
All right. 18.
2nd down, and here's a run, and here's Mixon.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Speed left.
Get this complete right side to Otten. And he'll take this one in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Texas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7. Miami Fairbairn in the kickoff for Houston.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground is Sampson to start this drive. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The Bengals.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. What is that?
Gesicki, the man in motion. Toss to the left, and Sampson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Can. 11, mighty.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 11. Higgins sent in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. To add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Here is Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 12. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Forced out left. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. 11.
Higgins sent in motion. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. A gain of 15. First down, Bengals.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. No chance at all. He'll go down. That the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Offline, ready? 11 MT. Gun. Cut. 180.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. That brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 42-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. They try to work the screen with Mixon.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game. But like in this case, the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. That's his tight end, Otten. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Now, timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Under. Under.
Now, Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Let's go.
Throwing is Stroud. To the tight end. Otten with the grab.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for
Kaimi
the field
Fairbairn
goal.
coming on to try the field goal.
Attempt.
This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And that kick will help extend the lead. But remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner. So both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that? Speed left. Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go. 19 Texas. 118.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Forced out wide. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll bring up second down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down that way.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Here we go. No.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's in. Takedown. Touchdown, Houston. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go. Right 80. Right side. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
31 yards.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
31 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
22-yard line.
Let's get set.
The man in motion here is Chark. On the toss, it's Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Now second down throw for Burrow. That's complete on the tight end screen. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
On 1, ready?
Third and a long way to go.
11. Here we go. 11, Thomas. Right 80. Right side.
Burrow. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Uziel. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football that they can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. A short one there to Otten. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Outside. 18. Outside.
On second down, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's caught left side by Otten. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
6-yard line.
One, ready? 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Routes another catch for his favorite target. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Here we go. 180.
Higgins sent in motion. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
On 2. Gun. Shot. 12. Big 13. Big 13. Shot.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
25 yards.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
A loss of 3 yards. It's second down.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he's out of bounds, short of the first down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal.
Can. Stop.
That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nike Texas. Hey. Tonight.
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He's inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punt. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
30, Bengals 18. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
11.
It's second down.
11 coming. Stop.
On play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
On one, ready?
Third and long.
Here we go. Stop.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Higgins sent in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. But they will turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
Oh, ready? Tony. Flag.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go.
Get this complete right side to Otten. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now 3rd down and
This is a guy
4.
that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.